What's going on, my fellow dongs? And today we're going to be taking a look at another tier list kind of series video of going through consoles and handhelds games, basically. So, as you can guys kind of tell by the list, I'm going to be showing off some games from it's the NES days. Which some of these could be from NES Online on Switch. You guys probably forgot that thing existed. And some popular ones that not a lot of people know about, but I grew up with it as well. So, kind of at least. So, first of all, starting off with obviously the one that everyone knows and love, Super Mario Bros. Going in the A tier. I don't have much to say. It's a true classic. Not the best at the game, but I've beaten it a few times, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't think I really need to go into too much detail or anything like that. Next up, we have is Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES. I'll put this at S tier. I know a lot of people don't recognize this as one of the most underrated games because, like, I feel like that there's a lot of people that don't know this game as much because it's never really been referenced because it's more popular in Japan or something. So yeah. And here we have Super Mario Bros. 3, obvious easy S tier, beating Super Mario Bros. 2. If it's not lagging, hello. Or I could do like this. There we go. Mario Bros. 3, the best game, my favorite NES game. I had so many hours in that game. I beat this game a lot, so I don't think I need to say much. Next up we have is, I forgot what the title of this game is, Titan Football or Bowl, something like that. It's that one football NES game, which I'll put this at B tier. My dad kind of grew up with this game. My dad loves this game a lot. I used to play it a lot, and it's a very fun NES sports game, so yeah. Next up we have is Ice Climber, going in D tier. I know a lot of people I have a lot of hate for this game for multiple reasons. I know Ice Climbers are so popular in Smash Bros. Because like people really love them as a character more than just playing as them. So personally, I love Ice Climbers as a character in Smash, not to play as, but it just feels like they've been around for a while. So yeah. Next up we have is the original Mario Bros. Arcade game, putting it B tier. Don't ask questions, this game is a classic as well, so yeah. Next up we have is NES Open Tournament Golf. I'll put this at C tier. I have a lot of history with this. This is like Mario Golf. This is like the NES Golf with like Mario characters, and I know a lot of people play the original Golf, and NES Open Tournament Golf is a really interesting title, so yeah. Next up we have is Yoshi, also known as, I guess, Yoshi, not really Yoshi Cookie, but kind of, I guess. Sorry, fans, going to F. I've never been good at puzzle games in NES, so I can't be good at this one at all, so yeah. Next up we have is a very obscured one, actually, that was on the NES thing. The Bomb Jack, I think this was called. Put this at C tier. I actually beat this game. This is very interesting. It's a platformer, kind of, and it's very charming. So yeah, play it. If you've never really played these, most of these are on NES Online, so yeah. Next up we have is Ice Hockey, the NES game. Also putting this at C tier. It's a decent sports game. I grew up with a lot of NES sports games, so yeah. This one was one of the ones I've actually used to play a lot, so yeah. Next up we have is, of course, tennis, going in D tier. Never liked this one, never been good at this one, so yeah. Next up we have is Punch-Out, F tier. I'm gonna pretend like this game didn't happen. Next up we have is Dr. Mario, putting this at A tier. I know that I said puzzle games are not my favorite, but this is the only one I'm really good at, and it's really recognizable to a lot of people. So, and Dr. Mario is in Smash Bros. Not the best character, but you know. Next up we have is Kirby's Adventure, going in the A tier. I think Nightmare Dreamland is still better because it's basically the same game, just better and faster. So, but this is still a great classic Kirby game. It's not the first Kirby game, but it's still a classic anyway. Next up we have is Wario Woods, another F tier. Sorry, again, puzzle games are not my cup of tea. So yeah. Next up is one game that I've actually played on a game on the Wii U called NES Remix, Clue Land. D tier. Now I don't know what to say about this game. It's very interesting, but no, sorry. Next up we have is Donkey Kong Jr. this is going in the S tier. I love this game so much. I don't think I have much to say about this one because it's a true classic. Please bring back DK Jr. one day. Next up we have is Wrecking Crew, putting this at C tier. It's a decent game. Not my favorite, but it's an okay game, I guess. So yeah. Next up we have is Donkey Kong 3, putting this at C tier. I know a lot of people think no one's probably heard of this because it's another obscure Donkey Kong game. So yeah. Next up we have is of course the original Donkey Kong, another S tier. Not gonna explain myself. I love this game so much. So yeah. Next up we have is Baseball NES, going in the B tier. I actually really like this one. Like this game. Yes, it's a very interesting one, honestly. Next up we have is Excite Bike. I'll put this at B tier as well. It's a very interesting game, and knowing that they've referenced Excite Bike and Mario Kart was a very huge thing. It makes it one of the most satisfying tracks and stuff. Next up we have is Double Dragon. Now, I've dealt with a couple of these games, but didn't really grow up with them. But I'll put them at B tier to how unique they are. I'm surprised these characters, I don't even know could they be in Smash Bros? Probably not, but never know, they could surprise us with any retro characters like these. Next up we have is Balloon Fight, putting A tier, another great classic, so not much to say. It's a good game. And, yeah, I'll bring up this game, I guess. Kid Icarus, D tier. Never been good at this. I never knew who Pit was in Brawl, and I bet a lot of people didn't know either, because it's such an obscure game. Thank you for giving us a WTF character, although it was mostly Rob. Next up we have and the last game actually, because the rest of these I don't know too much about, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, or Super Mario Bros. 2, depending on where you are. D tier. Worse than Mario Bros. Levels are not that fun, so yeah. Wow, this turned out to be 7 minutes, surprisingly. So thank you guys for watching me do a tier list on the NES games, the popular ones that a lot of people have probably heard of. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I didn't do Zelda, because I'm bad. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for maybe an SNES tier list or something. I'll also do these for handhelds too, so expect more like this soon. Later, folks.